like I said, bro, Livingstone, bro, they gonna let you know. Like our head coach went number 3 overall in the '92 draft. He's the one who started. You see, this Aaron Donald sign these big contracts and all these D line.
He was the first one to get that
He's
big
the one who
Yeah, he
contract.
was the
started
first
big
one.
money for defensive linemen in the National Football
So
League.
he knows what he's talking about.
And when he speak, you gotta take it now.
You gotta listen.
You gotta
You
take
really
it.
gotta. You feel me?
You know, like that was the thing that really confused me when I first came. I'm like, damn, do these people not realize who the hell is speaking to us right
Yeah, they don't.
now? I'm like, bro,
They
you
think
guys not know who.
But that's the thing too, though. That's why I was like so frustrated with last season because our OC was that same guy too, though. You
Yeah.
feel
he
me?
won
And
championships.
like
Hall of Fame at
yeah,
East
and
Carolina.
when he was speaking, like people wasn't listening, and like
Take it.
they,
Take it.
but also, I kind of put it on them in some kind of way because he ain't really let people know. Like he ain't really let people.
That's just not the type of.
But
guy
that's
he
not the
is.
type of guy he is. He's so
Yeah.
humble. He's so humble and chill.
You'll
Like
walk in the room and
you
you'll
feel
just
me? And you would think he a regular dude, but
Yeah.
I'm like, dog. Like I told him, I was like, bro, like why you don't be like
pop it
letting
on
us know, like you feel me, like you really him, like you really you beat Miami, like you all time
You
at
played
ECU,
against Peyton
like,
Manning.
You feel me? You was in the league, like you played with the Chiefs, like
Won what you call CFL championships and all.
CFL
that.
championship,
Grey
like
Cups, they don't.
Yeah,
like,
great
yeah.
Cups, yeah.
But that's the thing, bro. Like,
But that's all. I was frustrated with him at that part. Like he didn't really like let people know, like you
That's-
done did this before.
And
like,
this is the thing, like,
that's
people-
that's a respect factor on our part. That just shows
yeah,
that-
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
It just shows that people just don't respect people until like you gotta. There's no reason why like trust and believe, bro. There's no reason why a coach has to say their credentials in order
exactly,
for people to
exactly, exactly.
At
Facts.
all.
Yeah.
Unless they saying
But
like
that's
yeah.
but that's what we needed though,
Mhm.
because that's how the only way they was gonna respond, because I feel like they didn't
That's how
have,
we gotta respect them.
you feel me? They didn't have that respect for him on that type of level. So I'm like, bro, I'm like, coach, bro, like if you pop it and let them know like who you really is, because you had another guy who wasn't the same, and they respected him just because he was talking like he was that guy.
He was just talking.
He was talking like he was that guy. I
Mhm.
did this and that. Like, man, come on.
I
Now.
mean, I would
I
never
looked you up, brother.
You ain't
I looked
seen
you up, brother.
none. You ain't seen nothing when you search him up on Google. I'm
Come on
like,
now.
what? Like,
It's all there. Everything you want.
it's all talk, but it's never. If it ain't on pen and paper, it
No
ain't
disrespect to
stamped in.
anybody, though.
Yeah, no disrespect, but it's
Yeah.
like you can't be talking a big game and all saying you did this and do that, and then when we search,
Then when you search it
him
up, I don't see none of that.
ain't none there. It's like.
None of that, bro. It's like it's a facade. And,
Like that's like saying what you call like, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire. Show you my bank account. Ain't a million in there. What the fuck? Like,
shit.
like, but it makes no sense. I was blown. I'm like, whoa, like,
Yeah, bro. That's why I really wanted our last OC to pop it a little bit more, though.
yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you don't have to sit credentials in order for people to talk to you. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
that's like
Facts.
for people to respect you.
Facts.
And that was our definitely like our problem as a team. It's
They
like,
say it's easier to raise strong children than correct grown men or weak men.
we that whole
Get into more depth with that.
Yeah, so like basically where I'm going with that is like we talked about, people came to Livingstone especially. You could really say any school in the CIAA, but you know, we're D2. So you're gonna get those guys who kind of slipped through the cracks and got that talent, but you're also gonna get those people who just think this is a joke. There are people who still think life is a joke.
Yeah,
We're 19, 20, 21, and there are people who still think this is amateur hour at J.A. Biztown. It's like, man, you gotta
J.A. Biztown.
Yeah, you gotta take it serious. So what I'm basically saying with that is, you got people who done made the decision like, oh, I'm not gonna listen to him. Like, it doesn't even if you say his credentials, because like I'm sure everybody knows who Coach Gilbert is. That if you come to play for this team, you know what I'm saying, you gonna at least know something about the head coach. But it's like,
I promote money a lot. There's some
no, they know who he is, but they don't actually know what he
They
put
don't
in.
know.
They don't know what he put in.
They know,
They don't know.
but they don't
They
know.
just
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just know he was in the NFL, but they don't know all the nuances to him.
Yeah.
But I think that, you know, when you got people like that who have a preconceived mindset or, you know, underlying motives, they're not really there to like change the culture and turn around a 20-year deficit, right? Last year we beat Winston for the first time 22 years. There was people that we dragged along to that like literally loathed putting the foundation down and laying it brick by brick so that the class of 2028 and the class of 2030 and the class of 2035 could actually say they have a program to be proud of. Like those people did that reluctantly. So I feel like, some of our last coaches who did have those credentials, or even if they didn't, like it was just kind of like this. It was a checkerboard with chess pieces on it, and it was just like people wasn't really. They was treating it like it was something that it wasn't, and like